Welcome to the May 30th daily trade recap. We're going to go through all the trades today. We netted a $51 loss in the account today. A lot of trades closed. We've got a lot to go over today, so we're going to jump right into it. Overall, markets today finished down a tad or flat on the day. For the most part, ES futures were up like 50 cents. S&P finished pretty much flat. Russell was down a tad, $6. NASDAQ up on the day, about 56 bucks today, but a pretty flat day, up and down with still some good looking positive momentum overall on ES futures. So finishing off of the lows on the day today, same thing with the SPX. I'm going to share something I thought was really interesting to take a quick look at. In fact, let's switch slides and take a quick look at what I'm talking about here. And take a quick look at the daily chart on SPX here. We had a resistance level just sitting up here right around this whole 41.95 level. We broke through it, failed, broke through it, failed. This has been an area of a bit of resistance here on this ascending triangle here, but we did break through it today. Again, I mean, we had broken through it. We dropped down, bounced off it, and then tried to run a little bit higher. Or actually, we ran higher, went down, bounced off it. So maybe a good sign. Let's see if it continues to hold this level, which may now become a support level where it was a resistance level. And then we're just sitting here a little bit of ways away from the 618 fib up at 43.13, which could be a target. When the stochastic momentum doesn't go all the way to oversold, but dips down and then starts to reverse, this can be a pretty solid signal of bullishness. We'll see what happens. But MACD growing positive, squeeze moving positive on the monthly as well. Everything was moving up except MACD tad just on the week. So things look pretty decent overall in the market. Nothing, nothing critical. Doesn't mean we don't, drop back down and run down 50 to 100 points tomorrow. So let's look at our trades for today. All right, first trade, we closed a SPY LEAP put at 315, or the 315 strike, I should say. We sell these pretty much every single Monday. We sell a LEAP put. Out no more than 356 days out. We opened this one on 4/3, expired on 4/30 or 5/30 today. We took in 30%, which is our goal. Took 57 days to get there. 6.5% return on margin. Easily hits my 3% return a month goals that I look for on any trade and on my portfolio. So $206 to the good on the SPY trade. We also closed another SPY LEAP put. We closed the 320 that we put on 410. So a week later, we had put this one on for 740, closed it today for 518, 50 days in the trade. Again, 30% on that particular trade, which was a 7% return on margin, $222 on that trade. All right, let's take a look at a couple other trades maybe that didn't go as well. We did close a Tesla put butterfly today. I was expecting back on 524 when taking a look at Tesla. I'm not going to pop charts up necessarily here, but if we look at 524 on Tesla, you had a pretty good reversal looking signal on the 23rd. And again, before NVIDIA announced, it looked like this thing might be rolling over. MACD was dipping down. Stochastic momentum was heading down. You had this shooting star doji. So it looked like we were going to flip over. We did not. We closed it today for a little bit of a credit, but I'm just getting out the bullish chart change. I want to get more theta into this account, and I'm going to talk about that briefly in a minute. So it just made sense to get rid of this trade, take a small loss, move on. Another trade that we took a loss on today was our Amazon Strangle. So we put this back in March 1st, the 81.30. Amazon had just been trading in a range for quite some time. We'd made pretty good money on Amazon moving up and down. we placed this trade on 5-1, and pretty much we called the low on 5-2. So I think 5-1 was the low. We never saw that low again. And Amazon, ever since that trade was right around $102 or so, and we've ripped up 20 points in a month on Amazon. So 20% gain on Amazon. Hey, we entered it. Looked like a good trade opportunity. We closed at a 2x loss. So that was our loss, 200% loss on the trade. And we'll lose $1,000 on this trade, well within our parameters for that particular trade. So there's the Amazon strangle. Now, we did also close a rut-tiered butterfly today. It's a little more difficult to post this one, but this strategy involves multiple tranches, depending on how the trade works out. I'll be covering this more in my trade strategies when I get that video out in the next day or so for part 3 of the trading plan. But we had 3 different tranches working. You can see them up on the screen. I'm not going to go through each tranche, but we had a tranche centered at 1730, 1750, and 1770 were our tranches. So as the stock moves up 40 points, we put on another tranche centered 20 points higher. So we've opened these 3 tranches between May 2nd and May 22nd to get all 3 of them on. Our closing prices were variable. Each tranche was closed for a winner. We netted $326 on this in 28 days. Could stay in. Russell dipped today. We probably could have hung around for another day or 2 and tried to make a little bit more. I'm okay freeing up some buying power here. Overall, 19.3% return on the credit that we had, and a 7.5% on the margin itself. So 7.5% return on margin. So we'll take that and we will move on from that. So good little trade. All right. So the next trade we'll look at here is a 112 trade on oil futures. It's a nice winner, $550 winner. We opened this trade back on April 26th. We put it on for a 35-cent credit. It's a 112 trade. So 112 trade, we sold the 69.67 put debit spread, financed by 2, hence the 2 in the 112, 2 of the 57 strike naked puts. That gave us our 35-cent credit. We closed this thing at total for 20-cent credit. So we opened for a credit of 35 cents and we closed for a credit of 20 cents. So overall 50-cent credit to the good on us here in 34 days, made $550 on this trade. It was 157% return on this trade, which came out to 103% return on the margin. Now, just as an FYI, in this trade, we did close the put debit spread. So we closed the 69.67 put debit spread a while back, I think on May. Well, I'm not sure what day we closed that, but we closed the put debit spread several days ago on this particular trade. See if I can pull it up real quick while we're talking here. Yeah, on 5/24, we closed that put debit spread on this particular trade. And we did that for a 32-cent credit. So we decided today just to close out these naked puts for a 12-cent debit. So it netted us the 20-cent credit on this trade. Nice 157% winner. We'll take that all day long on this trade. And then the final trade was a put butterfly again, a bearish trade on Now. Looked like Now, again, back on the 24th, right before the NVIDIA news, looked like it was starting to roll over. MACD reversed, stochastic momentum had changed. Everything was pointing down, just like Tesla. And then NVIDIA announced earnings and everything reversed. So I closed this out today for a 44-cent credit, opened it for $1.70. So it's a little bit of a loser, a $126 loser, which ended us putting us down in a loss for the day. 6 days in this trade. I just wanted to get out, free up the opportunity to move forward, and I wanted to get some more positive theta in the account today. So closing these trades out helped us out on theta. So $51 negative for the day, pretty small potatoes on that. but you know, it is what it is. I will also share with you just a little bit of the portfolio here. Our delta for the day was $203 when we started the day. We ended the day about 369. So our delta creeped up a bit. It's still well within our parameters here. So we're way under. We're pretty delta neutral. Our theta here earlier in the day was 734. We actually closed about 743 on theta. So we did pick up some additional theta by closing out a few of these small losing trades, picked us up some theta, but we also added a bunch of trades today. So if you're a member in the Discord group, a lot of trades that we entered, you can jump in there and see where those were, but we put on QQQ, put butterflies, and SPS put butterfly. We did a 112 trade on soybean futures. We have a GS put spread, Boeing put spread, Enphase call butterfly, coin call butterfly. So a lot of different trades we put on in the portfolio today as we move forward for the week. So overall, right now, when you take a look, we're up $8,000 on the month, which is about, using today's net lick at the end of the day here, it's about 3%, which is our target for the month. So we hit our 3%. We got one day to go. Hopefully we'll keep that in the positive, but we exactly hit where we wanted to be. And we're up already $329 on the week. All right, everybody, enjoy a fantastic rest of your day. And we'll see everybody in the next segment. Thanks, guys. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button. Let everybody know. Hit the like button. Feel free to add comments down there. I'll be happy to try to answer any questions I have. And we'll look forward to meeting you guys in the chat there. So take care. Enjoy a great rest of your day.